Definitely looking at this morning's times between the two different heats, it's going to be a close one.
They were very close heats as it went along, and I imagine this will be very close most of the way down the course. We had many races this morning. Can't remember if this is one of them that ended in the last 5 meters or so. But
no, it is. It is. So I'm looking across here. All 7 of these 8 boats all finished this 1,000 meters under 4 minutes with multiple repeats in time. So the winning time in the Heat 1 being 3:48 was only a hair ahead of the Sarasota boat. So the fastest boat going into this race from the heats is the Rio Salado composite boat out of lane 4 with they had that original time of 3:48. 2 seconds behind them was Sarasota, but just from the looks of it, looks like they're trying to keep steady there.
Alexandria Community out to a fast start, diving into the lead, but they are closely followed by the Rio Salado boat I mentioned. Meantime, right with them, 3 boats across, Saugatuck, Western Reserve, and Ann Arbor, all chasing down these boats. Mendota on the inside at the bottom of the screen there, just a little bit back, as is Ann Arbor and La Bay Verte. But out front, a tight pack of 5 boats vying for those 3 medals at the end of the course.
Yes, definitely a very interesting race so far. So Alexandria coming into this event, I believe they were second in their heat, outperforming how they originally seeded. So the seeding for this event is done from the middle out. So the fastest winners of each one of their heats kind of lined up in lanes 4 and 5, and then outwards in a chevron pattern from there to either side. So Alexandria outperforming their original seeding. They were 2 seconds behind the Rio Salado boat in their heat, but looking to sort of lay down some impressive times, maybe have a little bit of intimidation coming out of there. So as they cross 500s, they're definitely in the strong lead.
1, 2, 3. It's Alexandria Community, Rio Salado, and Sarasota in lanes 6, 4, and 5. So right there you can see Rio Salado in the yellow shell really pushing themselves down. They have caught up with Alexandria Community. Now in touch, their bow ball lined up with the stroke. In the meantime, about 2 seats back is that Sarasota Masters boat. It's clinging to their stern is Saugatuck in lane 3, and coming up fast on the outside is the Ann Arbor boat as we watch them stroke through the third 250 and into the final portion of this race.
And even the race for 4th is also going to be very exciting just because we had 3 boats within 1 second of each other spread across 2 heats. So it's going to be many races within races here.
Of course, the race isn't over till the finish line is crossed, and they are beginning to reach for it. It looks like Rio Salado beginning to push a little bit. The boat from Sarasota sticking right with them. Those 3 out in front. Meanwhile, a bit of a fight shaping up behind them for 4th place between Mendota, Western Reserve Association, and Ann Arbor. The La Bay Verte Composite just off the rear. Actually, Mendota just off the rear as well. The Western Reserve Association, Saugatuck, and Ann Arbor are battling for that 4th spot. But coming down to the line, looking for gold at the 2023 Masters National Championships, it is the Alexandria Community boat in the lead, but Rio Salado beginning to press. However, with just 50 meters left, it looks like they might be running out of a little bit of water. Here they come to the line, Grace.
Yep, so we are seeing Alexandria Community charging towards the line, but you see a really good pickup in speed from the Rio Salado boat. They've moved their bow ball up ahead, but it is Alexandria, then Salado, and then the Sarasota Masters. Very close. You could hear the horns, beep, beep, beep. Very close race then for 4th. We can see that we've got Western Reserve Association just a hair ahead. Just a hair. So it was Saugatuck over Western Reserve, my apologies. Then out there we've got Ann Arbor, rounding out the field. Then we have Mendota in this near lane, and then La Bay Verte Composite over in lane 8.
Second grand final of the day, and we have a full slate scheduled. So stay right here watching live streaming of the U.S. Rowing Masters National Championships from Eagle Creek Reservoir in Indianapolis, Indiana. Again, a beautiful afternoon. Still not as warm and humid as I expected. Yesterday was a little bit oppressive, but very pleasant out there, except for that little bit of breeze that's kicking out.
Yeah, it was nice to, on the break, just sort of walk amongst the different vending area, the food trucks, walk around the boatyard, say hi to some friends, kind of hang out a little bit. Nice to see the camaraderie of everything underway. But